Okay, it is AustinTalksRealEstate.com. 366-8197 is our number. We're here with Steve Gardner. My name's David McMillan, and we are elaborating on our morning show on JB and Sandy. And today, our listener question, Steve, is for you.
Should I buy from a for sale by owner was the question.
That's right.
And
Keely was her name.
Keely asked that question. And I would tell you guys that one of the biggest things that I've seen, one of the things you should know is that 85% or better of all for sale by owners eventually list with a realtor.
85%.
Or better. In
Just
Austin,
right
Texas.
there. So that means 85% of the for sale by owners failed at what they're trying to do and went and got a real estate agent.
Well, and typically it's not because they're bad people, not because they're dumb people. It's
That's
none of
because
those
they're engineers or doctors or ditch diggers and they don't time to sell a house.
That's right. You never go to an OB doctor with a heart problem. You wind up labor and delivery, as we say.
That's right. So 85% of them end up going with real. I bet the other 15% that sell are probably selling below what they could have got or below the commission. Tell me about that.
You know, typically it goes either way. Once in a while, there's a good deal where a for sale by owner really is willing to give the 6% commission or the 7% commission or whatever the agreed listing price for selling would be to the buyer, or truly split that, and they really have a knowledge of what the market is. But that is a very small percentage, and you're about to make a very large investment in your life. And it just should not be happening. I can get you brain surgery in Acapulco cheaper than I can get you at MD Anderson, but where do you want to get the most benefit for your health and for the rest of your life?
That's right. And while it may not be brain surgery, it sure has a lot to do with how you're going to operate your life with your wallet.
Well, there's a lot of brain pain that
That's
happens if you happen to get into the wrong situation. And guys, again, it's not that a seller is trying to mess you over. When we're sharing these ideas and these things that happen, we're not really telling you that everybody out there is bad and out to get you. That I don't believe that. I think for the most part, people try to do the right thing. They're of course wanting to make as much money as they can on their house, so they wouldn't be trying to sell it for sale by owner. Some of them don't know about latent defects. Some of them don't understand what they're supposed to disclose to you or not disclose to you. They're not necessarily trying to be negative or hidden with stuff or secretive. But it is such an investment that you really need representation. And I will say this: if you're bent on buying for sale by owner yourself, for goodness sakes, at least use a real estate attorney to help you oversee the contract, look at the contract, and give you a little bit of advice about your rights and responsibilities before you sign that contract.
That's right. On our side, when I'm doing a loan for my buyer, for my borrower, and they are getting a for sale by owner, we immediately, our antenna go up, we cringe, and we got to really look at that deal. Nobody knows what they're doing, neither the buyer or the seller. How do we know they're filling out the contract correctly? Who's ordering the inspection? Do they need a survey? What about the seller's disclosure? There are so many things that the realtor does that the seller doesn't know they should be doing, the buyer doesn't know that they should be doing, and it can get caught in the end. It can delay closing. So more than just a financial situation, there's all kinds of technical issues that can come up and things are missed. You need representation.
Well, guys, I want to just leave you with this one thought on this, and that is I think my mother loved me a whole lot, but my mother wouldn't pay me $5,000 a month for my good looks, charm, and personality. And people do not pay good realtors and good mortgage lenders the good money that we make for not taking care of them. And if the industry did not have just a lot of minutia that is important to taking care of you and making that a very happy, successful investment, we wouldn't be here. The industry would not be here. The general public would do away with it.
That's right. You know what? That's a really good point. Internet lenders would have a huge market share. You know, here it is. How many years later? They've got about a 1% market share. Discount brokerage houses would have a huge market share. Here it is. What's their market share?
Guys, in Austin, Texas, your largest discount brokerage firm in this city controls less than a point-something% of the entire listing commission. We're with Keller Williams, we control over 22%, and people don't pay that money because they're dumb. Austin is full of extremely intelligent, educated, knowledgeable tech people, and they don't pay for something they don't need.
It's a free market system. It's a capitalism at its best.
Absolutely.
And if these services weren't needed, then the general public would go to the internet more. They would do this stuff on their own more. They would use discount guys. They would do for sale by owners would be happening more if it worked. It doesn't work. If there's a problem, don't do it. Sorry, you do whatever you want. It's a video blog here at AustinTalksRealEstate.com. Our number 366-8197. Give us a call anytime, 366-8197. You can push a button, go straight to our cell phone. We'll talk to you even more. Thanks.